If the most powerful laptop money can buy right now, it would have to be the Omen 15 by HP because this beast possesses the Nvidia's RTX 3070 and with the current most powerful CPU in the market, Ryzen 7 5800H. Hi guys, I am your host shaumitseth and in this video, I am going to be reviewing the HP Omen 15. So without any further ado, let's get started. At the first glance, the laptop doesn't have much super gamer look. It has the Omen blue-green gradient. Talking about the most beautiful part of the laptop, the QHD 1440p 165Hz refresh rate screen. The colors are really good with 3 millisecond response time, IPS panel with micro edge and anti-glare display. The screen has a peak brightness of 300 nits and for content creators out there, it is 100% DCI-P3. And if for some reason you don't find it color accurate, you can adjust the saturation hue, brightness, sharpness, etc. of the screen using the AMD Radeon software that it comes pre-installed with. You can open the laptop with one hand, and one con I instantly noticed was the screen flex and the wobble. To reduce the screen press, HP has added these rubber standoffs to support the screen when the lid is closed. Whilst we are on the physical features of the laptop, HP didn't compromise on this year's Omen. The keyboard chassis is made with mica aluminium finish and you get to see a TKL or the 10 keyless keyboard, meaning you don't have a numpad. The keyboard has a 4-zone RGB backlight which you can customize via the Omen Command Center, now known as Omen Gaming Hub. And if you want certain special effects, you can do that via Omen Light Studio that allow you to have effects such as color cycle, wave, audio, screen type, etc. For this, the keyboard also has a dedicated Omen button used to open the said apps. The trackpad is a bit bigger than previous generation Omen but identical to the last generation Omen RTX 2000 series. The trackpad feels a bit sluggish, but you could just fix that by increasing your pointer speed. From the left, we can see the charging port, RJ45 Ethernet port, USB 3.0 port, support for HDMI 2.1, headphone or microphone combo jack, and a full-sized SD card slot. Moving towards the right side of the laptop, there are two 3.1 USB ports, a display port, and an USB Thunderbolt port. Do note that you cannot charge the laptop via Thunderbolt. The laptop is crafted with Bang & Olufsen. The speakers are pretty loud but lack bass. Headphones are advised while playing any first-person shooter or working on video or audio projects. Moving on to the battery, it has a 6-cell 70.9 watt-hour battery. It lasts up to 7 hours and 30 minutes of video playback on battery. HP claims that the battery can charge up to 50% in just 30 minutes, which it does, and kudos to them for that. The charging brick is a 200 watt charger weighing around 700 grams, which I feel is a bit heavy. The laptop weighs around 2.1 kgs. Now comes the most exciting part about any PC, which is the graphic card and the CPU. As I have already told about its GPU, RTX 3070, it is powered by Nvidia's second generation RTX architecture built with enhanced RT cores and tensor cores, new streaming multiprocessors and high-speed G6 memory in 8GB of GDDR6 VRAM. It gives you the power to rip through the most demanding games. Let's talk about the CPU. AMD is currently dominating the CPU market and rightly so because of its high performance. AMD Ryzen 7 5800H comes with 8 cores, 16 threads, 16 MB of L3 cache boost clock up to 4.4 GHz. For my Intel audience, this CPU is almost equivalent to i7 10750H processor. It comes installed with 2x 8GB dual channel, meaning 16GB of 3200 MHz RAM, which helps the AMD Ryzen SoC utilize its maximum power. Coming to its storage, the laptop comes with 1TB NVMe M.2 SSD with a spare port for you to install another NVMe M.2 SSD. Now I have installed another 1TB M.2 SSD over here because why not? The laptop has the latest Wi-Fi 6 certification and Bluetooth 5. Moving on to the part you have all been waiting patiently for, the benchmarks for gaming. The first game that comes to our minds has to be Counter-Strike, the old school shooter which performs well on potato PC, but Omen is not a potato PC. It's equipped with the latest hardware that provides extra smooth gameplay at 160 or 170 FPS. No gameplay benchmark is complete without the benchmark for Grand Theft Auto 5. Released around 8 years ago, it's still one of the most played open world games. On ultra settings at 1440p, it runs seamlessly at above 100 FPS on average. Another Rockstar game, that is Red Dead Redemption 2, makes it to our list of benchmarks. Being one of the most heavily graphic requiring games, it runs on Vulkan API at around 60 FPS. It may not seem much, but I bet the game feels buttery smooth. Middle-earth Shadow War, being an excellent role-playing open-world game sequel to the award-winning Shadow or Mordor game taking place before the Lord of the Rings, it provides smooth and non-stop action-packed gameplay running at constant FPS of about 80 FPS. Rainbow Six Siege, being one of the most played competitive tactical shooter game also running on Vulkan, gives the user an edge over other players as it provides 210 to 230 FPS. Every shooter fan knows how important it is to have more FPS in shooter based games. Racing game fan know the ultimate racing game there is, developed by Microsoft Studios, is the vivid and beautiful Forza Horizon 4. The game has scenic beauty and endless customization for players to customize their car to enjoy. Here is a bar graph which concludes the effective FPS in all games we tried on this laptop. With the shining hardware, the laptop comes with its hefty price. You can purchase this laptop from HP's own site at a price of 1,65,000 INR. This goes without saying that this laptop is not for everyone and not everyone needs such hardware. The laptop was easy to open and upgrade. One can easily open the 8 screws in the back, slip in a new M.2 SSD, upgrade RAM without much hassle. My only problem with this laptop was the screen wobble. I felt that the screen would wobble under the fan and it was annoying. The speaker could have been better. The trackpad could definitely use a bit of improvement.
Okay guys, so this was my take on the HP Omen 15 and I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have learned something from this video, then you can surely subscribe to this channel and press the like button, which will keep us motivated to bring such content for you all daily. Apart from that, if you have any queries regarding this laptop, then you can feel free to ask me in the comment section below and I would be happy to answer to all of them. With that being said, this is Shaumitseth signing off. Peace out.